Let's take a long stretch. And then draw the knees into your chest straight away. Give them a hug. Rock side to side. Start loosening the back. Pull your knees apart and carry on circling them around, separating them, stretching your inner thighs and bringing them back together. Working with the long inhales and exhales. By all means, keep your eyes closed if it helps. Just to tune into your breaths. I'm changing the directions. Try your best to relax the head and shoulders onto the mat. One more circle. Bring the feet onto the mat by your bum. And let's drop the knees side to side and bringing the arms out into T. Windscreen wipers, loosening your back. Still a bit of mobility. Feel free to stay here or bring the top knee towards the opposite elbow. But please be gentle with that. Try and avoid any sudden movements. It's more of a pull than a kick. I've got one more each way. And then once you're back to center, bring the feet flat, hands by your side. Just a few shoulder bridges to activate the glutes. Scoop the stomach and lift the tailbone off first. Inhale as you lift all the way. Avoid arching in the back and scoop the stomach. Exhale as you come onto the mat. Just a few in your own time. Make sure you spread the fingertips. Your chin is off your chest. You're keeping your neck long. And think about your knees. You might feel that they want to drop out towards the sides, outwards. But try and align them with your hips and your toes to make sure your inner thighs are working as well, not just the outsides of your hips. I've got one more here. Try and stay up on the top. Again, a scoop in the stomach is good and lengthening your neck. Spreading fingertips. Think about the pelvic floor as well, Mula Bandha. Drawing it up towards your heart. And maybe lift both heels off if it's there without any back pain. Bring the insides of the ankles towards the midline. Tilt your pubic bone higher than your belly button. And hopefully you only feel your glutes and your hamstrings. Nothing in the lower back or the neck. Take one more breath here. Bring the heels onto the mat. Scoop your stomach one more time and bring the hips onto the mat. Bring the knees into your chest. I'm extending both knees, feet up towards the ceiling to massage the back of my thighs, the hamstrings. You can always give them a little pull just to lengthen the hamstrings after all that work. And I'm bringing knees together, hanging onto the back of the knees to lift the shoulders. Pressing the lower back onto the mat, lengthening the neck as well. Wait for the stomach muscles to switch on. And maybe bring the legs into tabletop. Maybe extend them out 45 degrees. And extend the fingertips towards the front of the mat. Draw the belly button towards the lumbar spine. Hold for one more breath. And find yourself on all fours. I'm rolling up straight away, bending the knees over the ankles. But if your knees don't like that, please don't do that because it's not worth it. Find yourself on all fours, hands and knees, and getting ready for cat and cow. Inhaling, dropping belly button towards the mat, looking up. Exhaling, pushing spine towards the ceiling, tucking chin and chest. Taking your time to Give your spine that nice stretch, waking up the muscles in your back, in your stomach. I'm taking another 2 slow rounds, keeping the neck long, feeling the 2 C curves in the spine one way and then the other way. Sit back on your heels for a sec. Release the fingertips to the front, come onto fingertips. Straight arms rock side to side. We'll activate the back muscles. But before I lie down on my front, I just show you quickly what you can do in case you don't want to lie down on your front for any reasons. You might want to try it with me. It's quite nice to do. I'm sitting on my heels. I'm only doing a few repetitions. Lengthen the spine and draw the ribcage in. Reach the arms up, take a big inhale. And give me a cactus to squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back, but without pushing your belly button to the front. I'm doing a couple more. And imagine this movement, I will be doing it on my front. So if you want to stay sitting on your heels, that's good. Just feel the back of your shoulders in between your shoulder blades and try not to arch your lower back. One more time here. And if you want to come with me, come onto your front. I'm releasing the feet a bit wider than the mat, pressing the feet into the mat. Draw the belly button into your lumbar spine, lengthen your neck. Give your upper body a little bit of a lift with the hands in a cactus position. And if you're ready, lift the arms as well. Inhale as you reach the fingertips forward. Press the feet into the mat. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Same movement. Keeping your neck long. Your shoulders away from the ears. If it's too much with the straight arms, just start from cactus, lift and squeeze. And just bring the arms onto the mat. And this is my last one. Bring the hands under the shoulders and the feet hip distance. Lengthen your tailbone towards the back of the mat. Push into child's pose. Take a big inhale. And find your first downward dog as you exhale. Let's keep moving once you're there, pedaling the heels. Sticking the tailbone up to the ceiling. Stretching calves and hamstrings. While your arms are straight, think about the length of your neck as well. If you feel anything funny or tension, maybe lengthen your neck. I like to check that my shoulder blades are not creeping up to my ears. Walk into yogic squat in the front of the mat. Feet wide, heels flat. And wiggle your bum towards the mat. I'm taking my time. If and when you're ready, you can take the hands off the mat to lengthen the spine and press the elbows into the insides of your knees. Lift the chest, a bit more wiggling if you need it, just to make sure your hips and knees are comfortable. Feeling the inner thighs stretching, the back muscles working, but your joint should not be aching here. One more breath. Hands flat on the mat, pushing the bum up high, bringing the feet hip distance. Hands on the shins into a halfway lift. Lengthen that back nicely and then fold towards the thighs as you exhale. I'm hugging the back of the knees. I'm hanging the head. Turning head side to side a few times. Not the chin to the chest. Just to make sure that the neck is not under pressure. Tension. And let's walk the hands up on the thighs, shins, rounding the back. Head and shoulders are the last ones to come back up. Roll them out on the very top. Take a big inhale and reach the arms up. Standing cobra, I'm squeezing glutes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace the fingers in the back. I'm doing it loosely. Try and straighten the elbows if it's there. Roll the shoulder blades together. Take a big inhale and open the heart up. I'm bending the knees as you exhale, start folding. Keep the fingertips together as long as you can. But make sure you're not causing any pressure on your lower back. Bend the knees generously, hang your head, and see if you can bend your right knee even more, and maybe touch the right shoulder to the right knee and look over to your left. Maybe even tilting the whole body out. Come back to center, bend the left knee, and see if you can bring the left shoulder to the left knee or towards it. Whilst you're looking over the right, so I'm opening the chest out to my right. A couple more each way. If you're uncomfortable with that, just release the hands and put them onto your shins, your foot, or the mat. And I'm doing one more. Once you've done the last one, bring it back to center, and now release the fingertips towards the mat. Give it a halfway lift. Inhale, and exhale, fold yourself towards the mat, towards your chest, thighs, to stretch the inner thighs. I'm going to find myself, I promise. One more breath here, stretching the hamstrings. And then give it one more inhale, halfway. And find a high plank in your own time. Let's hold high plank for a breath. I'm bringing the shoulders above the fingertips. Now, if you want any time, please drop the knees. I'll just take a few circles into the wrists. It might be quite a lot of weight. So again, doing it from all fours is good, but it's all about your wrists. And I've got one more each way. Engage the stomach muscles. Try your best not to hang the tummy. And then come back to center and drop the knees onto the mat. Sink onto your front. Just going through a chaturanga, press the feet into the mat, roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, cobra, upward dog if you're ready, and find downward dog in your own time. Take a bit more movement there if you want, maybe hip side to side a couple of times. Try to find the length down the sides of my body. And on your next inhale, lift the right heel behind you into three-legged dog. Let's open on the top, stacking the hips. And pull the heel into your bum by bending the right knee. Hold it here. Check that the left elbow is straight. On your next inhale, level the hips. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards your left elbow and give it a little tap. Let's do a star pose. You can always do a plank position if you want. I'm dropping the right knee under the right hip, pivoting on the right knee and lifting left arm to open up into star pose. Draw the belly button in. Pinch the shoulder blades together. If you can, flex the left foot and lift it hip level. One more breath. Step into high plank, left hand down, step both feet to the back. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. I'm still dropping the knees. You can always leave that out and do a full one. Make sure your neck is long as you lift up into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Again, leave out bits and pieces if you need to. Take a breath. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Inhale, squeeze the left glute first and then open straight away. Stack the hips and bend the left knee. Right arm straight. Try and draw the belly button in if you feel anything funny in the lower back. One more breath. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, left knee across to your right elbow if you can. Give it a tap. And star pose, I'm dropping the left knee. You can find your side plank if you want, or come with me. Pivot on the left knee, right arm up. Backing shoulders and hips, drawing belly button in. Flexing right foot if it's there, lifting it hip level and hold. Give your pelvis a little tuck. So you're feeling that the belly button is traveling into your lower back rather than to the right side of the mat. One more breath. Find high plank. Inhale to prepare for chaturanga. You can leave it out, meet me in downward dog. Exhale, I'm sinking through. You choose your options. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. Drop both knees. I'm keeping the toes tucked under. Camel, I'm taking it easy. You go for your camel, but please be careful. Squeeze the glutes, shoulders back. I've got hands on the lower back, squeezing elbows, but reach for the heels if you're ready. Feel the stomach muscles working here and the top of your shoulders opening. Feel the back muscles working, the glutes squeezing. One more breath. Come out of it safely. Reach the arms forward. Round your back first and find downward dog. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, yogic squat, step or hop. Feet wide, heels flat, chest up. Staying here is good. You can come out of it anytime if you want, or I'm going to twist with gently. Fingertips down one way. I'm just pressing the other elbow in, maybe the hand. I'm just wiggling, lengthening the spine, looking over that shoulder if it's there. I need that wiggle there. Just please be careful. I'm going over to the other side. I'm keeping that elbow on the inside of the knee. Other way, a little wiggle. It's nice on my back. It's not hurting my hips. So take it down a notch if there is anything too aggressive. Come back to center and then hands on the mat. Push your bum up, bring the feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Bend your knees and roll your spine up slowly. Sweep the arms off, standing cobra. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release and let's go again. Sweep around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Now going slightly faster. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga if you're ready, or come with me. Find high plank first and take an extra breath before going through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog with a long neck. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right heel behind you. Three-legged dog, open on the top again. On your next inhale, level the hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose this time. Give it a tap, hold it for another breath. Try and keep the contact. And then lift your upper back. Come onto the right fingertips and step through between the thumbs. This is a tough one. Reach the right arm up, easy twist. Stack the shoulders. Lengthen the left leg even more. Bend the right knee. Drop the left knee, push it a little bit towards the left side of the mat so you're tramlining the right heel and the left knee. Sweep both thumbs up, crescent moon. Take your time to ease out of the right knee, lengthen up to the ceiling. Draw your belly button in and maybe bend back slightly. Feel the stretch in the front of your left hip. No collapsing in the lower back. Straighten up, hands to heart center. Let's twist to your right. And when you're ready, press the elbow into the knee. We're going to take our time here. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the front of the mat. Press into the left elbow and feel the twist in the back. Now gently push your right knee outwards towards the right side of the mat. Let the twist happen even more. And maybe bend the right knee slightly more. Look down at the mat. Make sure your left toes are tucked under. Find your balance and lift the left knee off. Coming into high plank and hold the twist. Lengthen between the crown of your head and the left heel even more. See if you can straighten your elbows, maybe even scratch the mat with your left fingertips. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Bring the hands back to heart center. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Level the hips. Exhale, three-legged dog. Frame the front foot. On your next inhale, sweep the right heel behind you. Take a big inhale. Open up on the top again. Bend the right knee and hold. I'm going to attempt my first wild thing. You can wait with that. We'll come back here. I'm lifting the left heel, coming onto the right fingertips, and I'm tipping over. With the first one, I'm dropping the left hip, and I'm circling the right arm to the back of the mat all the way around. As you press into the right heel and the left outside edge of the foot, and lift the bum. Go back to high plank. Slowly flip back. Inhale to prepare for chaturanga, that you can leave it out. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Long neck. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. Take one more stretch in the shoulders. Lift the left heel. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Squeeze the left glute and start opening on the top. And the left knee. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap. And hold for an extra breath. Hard work in the core muscles. And then lift the upper back towards the ceiling. Come onto the left fingertips. Oh, and step through. It makes me shake in the stomach. Left arm up, easy twist. And hold to pinch the shoulder blades together. To straighten the right knee even more. To stack the shoulders and feel the twist in the back. Drop the right knee slightly closer to the right side of the mat. Sweep the left arm around. Join the right arm. Crescent moon. Take a big inhale as you lengthen up to the ceiling. Tug the pelvis. Slide back bend if it's there. Feel the lengthening in the front of your right hip. The strength in the right glute and stomach muscle. Straighten up, hands to heart center and twist to your left. Take your time. Press the elbow into the knee. Take your time to lengthen the spine. Press into the right elbow. Feel the twist in the back. I'm already feeling the difference between the two sides. Press the left knee outwards towards the left side of the mat and maybe bend it slightly more. Let the twist happen. I'm looking down at the mat to find my balance. Make sure the right toes are tucked under. Lift the right knee. Find a high lunge. Bit more twist, bit more press into the knee. See if you can straighten your elbows. Maybe reach right fingertips towards the mat. Maybe touch. But left fingertips towards the ceiling. And your right elbow is still on the outside of the left knee if you can. Hands back to heart center. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame the front foot. Sweep the left heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale and start opening. Exhale. Stay here or try the wild thing if you're ready. Right heel off, onto the left fingertips, tip over. I'm landing the right hip, circling the left arm around. Press into the feet and lift the hips. Feel the work in the back of your right shoulder. High plank. Flip it back. Leaving out chaturanga is good. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for one more breath. And we do camel again. Feel free to take it further or stay with the previous option. I'm dropping the knees. I'm still keeping the toes tucked under. Some of you are bendier in the back. Don't wait for me. Main thing is you engage the glutes. And there is no collapsing in the lower back. I'm reaching to the heels. And I'm pushing the hips above the knees, if you can. Opening the collarbones, top of your shoulders. Lifting the chin first and carefully coming out of camel. I'm going through a rounded back child's pose, reaching forward Find downward dog in your own side. Focus on the shoulders for a breath. And find yogic squat in the front. Step it or hop it. Once you've managed to lift the spine, again a couple of twists each way. Elbow on the inside. The wiggle is good. I love the wiggle because it's so lovely on the back to push that knee away from your reach up. That's strengthening the back of your shoulders and my back muscles. Choose one. And straight away I'm going for the other side. Make sure the elbow stays on the inside. Choose the wiggle or choose the reach. We're coming back here, so you've got plenty of time. Make sure the knees are not collapsing in, so the glutes need to work really hard to press the knees outward. And I'm coming back to center. Bum up. Feet hip distance. Inhale halfway. And exhale forward. Roll up slowly, no rush. Once you're up, sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sweep around. Oh, no, hang on. You need to drink. Have a sip of water. I'm sorry, have a sip of water. Keep forgetting. And I always get told off afterwards that I'm not giving you a break. I'm just too excited about doing it. I'll change the scenery while you're drinking. Right, once your back feet hip distance. Give your pelvis a little tuck. Feel that you're pulling up your pelvic floor. Think about stopping the flow of the wee, keeping it strong. Sweep the arms up, inhale, standing cobra. Maybe a side back bend carefully. Exhale, forward with control. Inhale halfway. Exhale, chaturanga or high plank if you're coming with me. Let's meet in downward dog, you know the drill. Keep the neck long as you're extending the front of the body. Take one more breath. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, open and stack. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, knee to nose and step through between the thumbs straight away. Inhale, easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, hold or straight away. Let's stretch the quads, dropping the left knee and reaching back for the left foot. Put it onto the bum and open the heart up. I'm tucking the left toes. And from here, you're familiar. Sweep the arms up, crescent moon. Inhale. Maybe a slight back bend as you exhale. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to your right. Press the elbow into the knee. Take your time to hold that twist in that position. And when you're ready, lift the back knee. And maybe open the arms. Hold for one more breath. Hands back to heart center. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. I'm keeping the arms by the ears. Hinge forward and launch it forward. Lift the left heel, level the hips. If you'd rather have the arms by your side, feel free. Draw the belly button in. And step back into crescent lunge. Bend the right knee, left foot to the back. Inhale as you sweep up. Exhale, warrior two, left heel flat. Open. Hold it for one more breath. Draw belly button in. Let's reverse. Flip the right palm. Inhale. You can bind if you want. Left hand behind you, maybe on the top of the right thigh. Hold that side bend. Side angle. Bring the elbow onto the knee or the hand on the inside of the thigh. I'm still holding the bind. Turn the left shoulder up. I'm releasing the left arm. Inhale. Exhale, left bicep to the ear to extend the side angle. And then sweep the arms down onto the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn on the right heel. Feet parallel. Inhale into a halfway flat back. And exhale, fold. Let's twist straight away. Straighten the left arm and reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So I'm bending both arms and diving to the mat. Other side. Press into the right hand. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, fold towards the mat again and just hold. One more breath. Side lunge onto your right heel. Carefully sitting over. Just for a breath. Do your thing. You might be warm enough to do any kind of tricks, any kind of arm positions. I'm holding it for one more breath. Beautiful. And turn into an easy twist again. I'm flipping the hip over. Left hand comes in line with the right foot. Lift the left heel to the ceiling. Right arm up. If you're ready for it, straight into a wild thing. Now, if you're coming with me, I'm dropping the left knee just to show you that I can push the right foot back from here and do a little back bend as you touch the right foot behind you, or find your wild thing just like before. I'm holding it for one more breath. Now you've got the options for the other side. Turn into high plank. Right hand down, both feet to the back. Leave out chaturanga if you want. Inhale, come forward with me otherwise. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift the left heel, other side. Lift up into three-legged dog. Exhale, open and stack. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, knee to nose, and step through straight away. Left arm up, easy twist. Take your big inhale, hold it here if you want. Or drop the right knee and reach back for the quad stretch as you exhale. Open the heart up to the ceiling for one more breath. I'm tucking right toes under, sweeping both arms up, crescent moon. Take a big inhale, lengthen up first. I'm easing out of the left knee, tucking pelvis. And exhale, slide back bend on the top of your spine. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to your left. Press the elbow into the knee when you're ready. Take your time to lengthen through the back. And take the back knee off if you're ready. Straightening the right knee, beautiful. See if you can straighten the arms. Keep stacking the shoulders on top of each other if you can. It's tricky. Hands back to heart center. And sweep both arms up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. And exhale, let's balance. Warrior 3. I'm keeping the arms by the ears. But if you want, bring them by your side. Find your balance. Step into crescent lunge, bend the left knee. Land the right foot in the back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, warrior 2, right heel flat. Arms in a T. Take a breath to find it. Reverse the warrior, left arm up. You can bind with the right hand behind you on top of the left thigh and hold the side bend. Side angle, elbow comes to the knee or the inside of the knee. Turn the right shoulder up. I'm still holding the bind just for another breath. Reach the right arm up if you're ready, releasing the bind. Inhale. Right bicep to the ear to extend the side angle. And circle both arms to the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Turn on the left heel. Inhale into a halfway lift. And exhale, forward to the mat. One more breath to take it slightly further. Let's twist it twice. Inhale, press into one hand, reach the other arm up. It doesn't matter which one, whichever feels better. Exhale, come back down, bend both arms to fall towards the mat. Inhale, press into the other hand, reach the other arm up. Exhale, fold again and hold for another breath. Maybe reach behind you with the fingertips to take the stretch further. Sit onto your left heel, side lunge. Again, any tricks, any different variations you want. Taking a couple of breaths here. I'm focusing on the back strength. Keeping the left elbow on the inside of the left knee. Beautiful. Easy twist in the front, right hand in line with the left foot. Turning hips over into lunge. Left arm up. Take a big inhale. And again, you've got wild thing. You can go through the side plank just like before. Bending the bottom leg just like before is good. Find a back bend. High plank. Leaving out chaturanga is good. Inhale forward, otherwise exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog for a breath. Let's do another camel. You can sit in child's pose if you don't fancy it. Stay with the same if you want. I'm keeping toes tucked under. Just to take it further, I'm grabbing the heels. It's quite a tricky one to activate the glutes first and lift into it. You can always untug the toes. Somewhere you're bendier. Think about hips above the knees and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of it, lifting the chin first, sitting onto my heels. Child's pose, just a quick one to round the back and draw belly button in. Downward dog. Inhale, look to the front, bend the knees. Exhale, yogic squat. Now, guys, a few options. You can stretch, you can come out of the position, you can wiggle, you can twist, or try crawl. If you're trying your crawl, triceps on the inside and lift into it and maybe hold. You can wiggle with me or you can twist. Choose an option. I'm taking about 4 breaths. Anytime you want to come out of that position, please do. Anything that feels good. See what you need, your back, your hips. You might want a little bit of hand balancing, and that's all good. And this is my last one. And meet me in forward fold. One more feet hip distance. Maybe just dangle down for a breath. I'll wait for you here. If you've got plenty of time to finish it off, try and lengthen the back, maybe with a halfway lift once you've finished. And hug the back of your knees. Hang your head. Bend your knees and walk the hands up on the thighs. Come into a standing position. Shoulders back. Let's do one more round. Sweep the arms up first. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then let's start again. Nothing new. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, or take your time, meet in downward dog. Take one more breath once you're there. I tend to focus on my shoulders. The hamstring stretch will come. Inhale, lift the right heel, 3-legged dog. Exhale, open and stack. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Right arm up, easy twist. Inhale. Stay here or reach back for the quad stretch. Left knee on the mat. Pull the heel to the bum. One more breath. Open the heart up. Left arm straight. Crescent moon. I'm tucking left toes. Sweeping arms up. Inhale. Lengthen up first. Slight back bend as you exhale. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your right. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, lift the back knee. One more breath to possibly open the arms. Hands back to heart center. Straighten up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. This time I'm interlacing the fingers in the back just to make it a little bit different. And then I'm hinging and launching into the balance. Try and open the collarbones. Bend the right knee, step into crescent lunge, land the left foot. Sweep both arms up, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, left heel flat. Reverse the warrior, flip the right palm, inhale. Bind if you want. Exhale, side angle. Right elbow on the knee or the inside. Turn the left shoulder up, one more breath here. I'm releasing the bind, left fingertips up, inhale. Exhale, left bicep to the ear. And sweep them onto the mat, wide-legged forward fold. Straight away, I'm bending towards the mat. Let's twist twice. I've got left hand down, inhale, right arm up, but it doesn't matter. Exhale, swap. I'm bending the arm, so I've got the forward fold in between. Press into the right hand, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, forward for another breath. Side lunge onto the right heel. Take your time. Again, you play with strength, you play with flexibility. Keep the right elbow in the inside of the right knee. And I'm holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight into wild thing, but I'm going through the easy twist, left hand down. Right arm up. Good time to drop the left knee or sweep the right leg back. Make sure your left heel is flat. And I'm tapping the foot down straight away to open and lift the hip high. 3, for 2, and for 1. High plank. Flip back again. Leave out chaturanga if you want. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Long neck. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for a breath. Inhale, lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Exhale, open and stack. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Step through. Left arm up, easy twist. Inhale. Stay here or drop the right knee and reach back for quad stretch. Exhale, please open the heart up and straighten the right arm. One more breath. Careful on the knee. Tucking right toes. Crescent moon to sweep both arms up. Lengthen up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, slight back bend without collapsing in the lower back. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your left. Take your time, lengthen through the back. And when you're ready, take the back knee off. Open the arms. See if it's there. Good, good, good. You should be feeling more and more twist in the back. Hands back to heart center. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. I'm interlacing the fingers before the balance, warrior 3. And when you're ready, launch into it. Hinge and lift. Lengthen the back, level the hips, shoulders, draw belly button in. Straighten the left knee if it's there. Step back, land the right foot. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, warrior 3, right heel flat, arms in a T. Reverse, left palm up. Bind with the right hand behind you if you want. Inhale. Exhale, side angle, elbow on the knee or the inside. I'm holding the bind. Right shoulder up for one more breath. Release the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, extend the bicep to the ear. And sweep it onto the mat. Wide-legged forward fold to turn on the left heel. I'm folding to the mat and straight away on your next inhale. I'm pressing into right hand, reaching left arm up. It doesn't matter which side. Exhale, fold, change. Press into the other hand, reach the other arm up to twist the back. And fold, hold. I'm reaching behind me, taking stretch slightly further. Tailbone up for 3, for 2, and for 1. Sit onto the left heel, side lunge. Again, just a few breaths here to find a stretch or go through your options. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everyone. Finding wild thing, I'm going through easy twist, right hand down, turning the hips, left arm up, and in your own time, I'm going through side plank and tapping the left foot behind me. Press into the right hand and the feet to lift the hip high one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Find high plank. Last chaturanga, leave it out if you want. Inhale forward, point the elbows to the back. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra up with dog. Long neck. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for one more breath. You've got one more camel. Child's pose or downward dog is good instead. Choose your options. If you're bendy backed, untuck the toes. Check in with the lower back. Glutes are activating. Trying your best to bring the hips above the knees. Feel the strength in the back muscles and the glutes. Coming out of it safely and sitting into child's pose for a breath. One more yogic squat in the front. I'm just going to lift up into a downward dog. And find yourself in yogic squat. If you want to come to the middle of the mat instead of the front, because some of you might want to practice a headstand, tripod headstand. Might not, you might have the wiggle, you might have the twist. Have a little pick, have a little play. You might have just a core there, you might have to have just a stretch, and that's all okay. If you've had enough, forward fold, bum up. Just angle down, but rest of you take it slowly because you're still doing the headstand, some of you. I'm going to give it another 3 breaths here, maybe a gentle stretch if you're back to your forward fold. And the rest of you slowly in your own time without rushing. Finishing your headstand with a controlled way. And find yourself on your bum. I'm gonna go for a boat pose, just the one. Sitting to the side is always good. Make sure you're safe as you find yourself in the middle of the mat in a boat pose. Hugging the back of the knees, shoulders back to lengthen through the back. Neck is long, definitely. a slight hinge from the hips, and I'm scooping the pelvis, and this is where the power is going to come from. And then if you're ready, release hands and stay here possibly, or lift up the legs, lengthen through the back and draw the belly button in. It's a tricky one. You can round the entire back. It's not wrong, it's safe. But if you want to really challenge it, the upper back is long, but you're still scooping the pelvis, which should prevent any back pain. You can always straighten the legs if it's there. You can always keep the feet on the mat. Hold it for another 3, for 2, and for 1. I'm bending the knees. I'm landing the feet on the mat, hugging the knees in. Grab the straps if you've got them around for a forward fold. Sitting upright and moving the flesh out of the way. Lengthening the back, inhale. And exhale, forward towards the thighs. I'm going to take one more breath to lengthen through the back as much as possible, even though it's not going to be straight. And then forward towards the thighs. See if you want to keep a slight bend in the knees. That will protect your back better. Press the back of your knees towards the mat. But check in with your back. You should feel the back of your thighs, your hamstring stretching. There shouldn't be any back pain. Try and lengthen the back of your neck as well, so you're comfortable there. Slowly sit back up, and let's do wide-legged forward fold this time. Careful with your back, please. Some of you like to go against the wall, and that's good for me. Find a wide seated position. Hands behind you to start with, just to pull the spine up long. I'm taking the heels off the mat, just to make sure I'm protecting the inside of my knees, the ligaments on the inside of the knees. Take a big inhale and either press forward from the fingertips or walk forward. Try and avoid tilting your hip to the back. Try and tilt your hip forward. And take a few deep breaths. Avoiding back pain, feeling the inner thigh stretching. Avoiding any knee pain. Slowly walk the hands back, releasing out of the forward fold. Taking your time to maybe lean back on the hands behind you. Give your legs a little shake. And a little help from the hands. Start closing the legs. Again, giving them a hug is nice. Now, if you're hugging your legs, see if you want to press your back towards the back of the mat and drop your chin to the chest. You might feel a bit of stretch between your shoulder blades, the back of your neck. You might not feel it, and that's okay. Sitting up straight, left leg straight, right knee in and across for a spinal twist. Right arm behind you, lengthening through the back again. Maybe left arm up, inhale. And exhale, hug the knee or press the elbow against the knee and look over the right shoulder. Take the next inhale again to lengthen the back. And exhale, press, gently twisting the back. You should be feeling quite warm in the back muscles. And you should be feeling quite stretchy in the rotational direction. And release. Change sides. Left knee in across. Sending the left sitting bone onto the mat. Spine long, left fingertips behind you. If you're coming with me, right arm up. Hug or press the elbow against the knee. Take the next inhale again to lengthen. And then give it that twist, looking over left shoulder. Release. One more fold, but this time long diamond shape. It's one of my favorite ones when it comes to my back stretch. Heels together, I tend to flex my feet, but the heels are quite far from my groin. So you should have a long diamond shape here. Sitting upright again. Sitting bones are flat. You might want to point the toes. You will see when you get there. Inhale. Exhale, start folding from the hips and relax the spine. Think about forehead onto the mat, just behind the heels, even if it doesn't happen, which means you're going to relax the back of your neck. And again, if you feel anything funny in the ankles, maybe play with the feet, flex or point. Now you might feel the glutes stretching inside, deep inside your hips. You might feel the spine. You might feel the outsides of your legs. Make sure you can breathe. If it's too much, ease out of it. Definitely relax the back of your neck. Don't forget to tickle your pets if they are around. Thank you. It's very important. And slowly sit back up. One more opening in the front of the body. You're not using not too many muscles. Legs straight, hands behind me. I'm going to turn the fingertips to the back and literally just opening the chest. Turning the heart up to the ceiling. Maybe dropping the head back if your neck is happy with that. And relax, finishing off with your neck stretches. Sit on a block if it's more comfortable. I'm stacking one foot off in front of the other, shoulders back. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Knee to shoulder, ear to shoulder one way. Keep taking the long breaths. Change. Back to center, drop the chin to the chest. I'm going to help with the fingertips, a gentle pull. Make sure your spine stays long or slouch as much as you feel you need it. Make sure it's a very gentle pull, just enough to stretch the back of your neck, maybe the top of your spine. Release the fingertips. And let's do the circles. I tend to keep my eyes closed, but whatever is comfortable for you. Just make sure you're breathing. Also pay attention to the shoulders. They tend to creep up to my ears when I do the circles. And then once you've done the other way as well, come back to center. And then lift your gaze. Let's finish it off. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. And exhale and towards center. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste.